going to teach you this exercise I came up with where I'm thinking about a C chord, a C major, the 3 arpeggios, thinking about the 5th string down, so 5-string sweep shapes essentially. And then I'm also going to show how I can make it cooler with some right hand technique. So the shape itself, this one right here is the first one, starting on the root note, so the C, and then we're going to start on the 3, so the 3 bass, and then finally the 5th bass. Now what I'm thinking about with the right hand is doing this right here. So starting with index, hammer on, so 1 to 3, double thump with my thumb. Okay, then I'm going to proceed to play the bottom 3 strings. So I'm going to skip the 4th string in this exercise. And this is going to be played with my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger for the bottom 3 strings. So that's going to be, that's 5, 5, 3rd and 2nd string. And then I pluck the 3 on the 1st string. That's going to be hammer on to the 8 and then pull off to the 3. And then we're going to come back down. So, same thing with the right hand now, but thinking about the 3 bass shape. So, alright. So this time around it's going to be 9, 3rd string, 8, 8, hammer on to 12. With my, on the 5th string, I'm doing 1 to 3 on the left-hand fingering. And then finally, and then this time to finish, I actually did all the strings. The shape for starters is going to be 10 to 15 on the 5th string. And then that's going to be 12, 13, 12, hammer on to 15. Okay. And then you can hit on the way down for practice. The 1st finger can hit the 4th string, and that's going to be the 14th fret. Okay? So I actually practiced this to stay sharp on my right hand technique. Okay? It's really good for synchronization, actually. It's not, you can definitely make it into something musical. Like one of my songs, I do very similarly, creating an arpeggio. What's also a good practice would be thinking about the arpeggio itself without barring anything to create a more clean sound. And let's be honest, a lot of the times the speeds that I play at, I don't need to do barring. And that's, so to clean up my sound, I practice using a finger independently for each shape. So, and this is actually something Jason Richardson showed in one of his videos as well one time. And by the way, the tab will be on my Patreon for this if you want to follow along to that. So definitely become my supporter, as I love doing these videos. So if you're thinking about the whole shape, we're going to do this right here. Starters on the left hand. I use my 2nd finger on the 4th string, 1 on the 3, and then my 2nd finger again on the 2nd string. And then my right hand, thumb, it's going to be basically thumb for the 5th, index for the 4, middle for the 3, 3rd finger for the 2nd, and then pinky for the 1st. And then to finish, I like to do an upstroke on my thumb, so like that. If I want to practice the transition. For the 3 bass shape, I actually do 1 to the 2nd finger for this one, and then my 3rd finger hits the 4th string. Okay. Then finally, I'd say this one's probably the most common one. This one's a little bit easier. Same shape and fingering we went over previously for that one. Something I'm also trying to with these patterns is the whole thing where I go. Okay. That little sequence right there. Where it's like you double up on the last 3 strings. And that ends up being the same duration as doing the whole thing. So usually it's easier to transition to thumb, index, middle. Like that. I think it's also beneficial to practice the last 3 fingers, so it just ends up being a lot slower for me. And it feels really awkward still. So practice makes better, guys. I hope you get something out of this exercise.